Hello, I'm John Rushton, the emotions expert. Pampering to minorities. It seems to me that today we're getting blasted right, left, and center in the press and the media about minorities, about what they demand, what they want to be called, what they want to do, what their rights are, everybody else needs to do to incorporate them in their lives, and everything else. And fair enough, if that's what they want, that's what they can have. But baseline is that you are a minority in yourself. You're an individual, you're a sentient human being, you have your own thoughts and feelings in life. You have a life you have to carve out yourself. You have to work for a living, you have to earn money to buy yourself food, clothes, and everything else, and your entertainment. You probably spend your time either with your partner or your best friends or something. You have a life. That life is very, very important to you. It's carved out by how you think, how you feel. You try and attract people like yourself because it makes you feel comfortable. You try and attract situations around you which makes you feel good. You go with friends to the pubs or restaurants or on holiday or to theme parks or whatever your hobbies are, photography, gardening, fishing, motorsports, whatever it doesn't matter. This is all about you. This is how you are born. This is part of your makeup, and you're sharing that makeup with similar-minded people because it feels good, and it's part of your evolution in life, and it's what sentient human beings do. They are the might be a person that actually likes crowds and you like to go with groups of people. You may be quite a solitary person and just like the odd person who is with you to go here and there just for some company. It doesn't matter. This is you. You are a minority of one. You have a right to be who you want to be. You have a right to do what you want to do. You don't need permission. You don't need acceptance. You don't need any authority to be you. You are you. You don't need anything to be highlighted in the press or magazines or the newspapers to pigeonhole you or put you in a box to think, oh, well, he's this person, she's that kind of person, they do this, they do that, she does this, he does that, all of these kind of things. You don't need any of those at all. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. If you like to do something, this is your decision, this is your life. If things are available, then you do what you want to do. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you don't like other people, that's fine, because not everybody likes you either. So it's very, very sort of possible that you don't like everybody at the same time. The human mind cannot actually comprehend that many people on a love basis. You can't say, I love everyone, whereas it's a cheap thing to say, but in fact, in reality, you cannot understand that. And sometimes you see pictures on TV of thousands of people dying from floods and famines and fires and whatever, and it's not a very pleasant sight, but you can't actually put your emotion on so many people because it just doesn't work. You can just think the situation is terrible per se, and that's it. It's down to people around you, which means something, which you can actually proffer what you think, what you feel, because there's an emotion in involvement with them. Your life is based on a whole range of things, as we've just discussed, and it will even change as you get older, as we evolve in life, as we get older in ourselves, and we can do more or less depending on who we are. Our health, our wealth, our situations, our circumstances, our businesses, our employment, all of these things have an impact on who we are and what we do. And again, all these people around us who suddenly come up with, I'm this and I'm that and I demand this, oh, to hell with them. If they want it, go and get it, but don't involve me in your life. I don't want to be part of your bubble. You don't resonate with me at all. I have nothing against what you want to do. You can do what on earth you want to do. I don't care. but don't bring me into it. Don't involve me. Don't tell me what I should and shouldn't do, and I won't tell you what you should and shouldn't do either, because I don't care. As long as you don't go around harming people for the sake of it, just because it's something selfish and self-centered. It's brought out in the press and media, brought about all proportions, because they do these kind of things because it sells copy. But at the bottom of it all, at the end of the line, there's you, and you have to do what is right for yourself. You have to do what you empathize with, you synergize with, how you think, how you feel. And if it means nothing to you and it leaves you absolutely cold, then so be it. That's the way it's going to be. Don't get upset and don't get drawn into other people's conversations of why they should do this, why they should do this. This is what, because it's a load of rubbish. A lot of these things die out eventually because they're fads, and they actually try and attract sort of weak-minded people who have nothing better to do. And if you actually look at what a lot of these people do, who have come up with all these kind of things, they don't actually do much in life. They don't actually give much to life at all. All they want to do is take life. They're not very decisive. They're decisive in one way, in that they want their own way. But as opposed to you, they don't care about you. You're not a part of their life. You're just an object that they can make some stance with, that's all. And you must be the same, but from your own particular point of view. Don't start interfering with my life or what I want to do, or telling me that I can do this, I can't do this. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. If you don't like it, that's fine. I don't care. If you get upset, I don't care. Because if you get upset, this is your choice. You've chosen to get upset. Nobody's made you upset. And all this, I'm offended, I'm really upset. This is something which is brought on about yourself. If you're offended, you're upset, it's what you have chosen to do. Nobody has made you. This is something akin to yourself. It's like being happy. You either are happy or you're not. You decide. Nobody decides for you. It's not something which happens. You can have temporary happiness if you win the lottery or something of that nature, but it is only temporary, and it's a superficial happiness because it's not a heart-driven one, because when you've got all your money, you still are the same person as you were before. Nothing has changed. You have got to make that change and say, okay, I am now happy because... And it doesn't matter how big or small that degree is. If you decide wherever you are, I'm going to be happy here regardless, then you will be happy. If other people can't be happy, that's fine. Again, that's none of your business. Don't try and go out of your way and then suddenly get rejected or shouted at or put down because people give you a list of excuses as why they can't be happy, but why you can be happy, why you can't do this, but why they can do that. And all of this, it's all, it's a case of, it's all right for me, but not for you. Well, that's not true. That's a load of rubbish. So don't take on board what is not resonant with you, yourself and your thoughts and your feelings. You must do what you need to do, and whatever minorities want to do, fine, let them do it. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is you, not them. You must do what you need to do, make yourself happy, because when you're happy, you can help others. If you're not happy, you can't do anything for anybody, let alone yourself. And so decide to be happy. Make that choice. Make whatever it is you need to do, but don't let other people put upon you for their sake. It's never, ever worth it.